Greetings, my name is Drew Brown and I am here with you at the Goulet Pen Company. And today we have got an exciting new unboxing first impressions for you. It will be my first impressions, perhaps yours as well, depending on how plugged in you are to the whole new pen situation. I have seen pictures of the Conklin Endura Deco Crest fountain pen, but I have not seen one in real life. So this is 100% my first viewing of this pen, and we're gonna look at all three different colorways. I have selected the black chrome version first, so let's take a look at that. Standard Conklin box situation is happening here, folks. And I do know that there's gonna be an overlay situation here. So resin with some metal. So let's just take a look and there it is. Okay, it's about what I expected. This is something new though. I have not seen Conklin with one of these before, although I am aware that way back when they had one of their crescent fillers that had a metal overlay situation happening. So let's take it out of the Conklin box and take a look at it. Okay, so this is an Endura. We have had Endura fountain pens before, and they have been with abalone trim, mother of pearl, stuff like that. So traditionally not the most quiet, understated Conklin pens in the world. And as we can see, this is no exception either. This is definitely not a super quiet pen. However, it's not super audacious either. The other ones like the abalone and the mother of pearl, those I think were a little bit more ostentatious than this one is. This one's a little bit more of a little more executive, a little bit more classic, which makes sense. They are hearkening back to one of their older designs. Their Conklin crescent filler was it was actually the original fountain pen with an internal filling mechanism. So, you know, you're talking pretty iconic there. And there we go. We've got the standard Conklin steel nib there. That is silver. Okay, that's not silver. I thought it might have been black for a second, but it is not. It is silver, steel silver with the chrome and black situation. I'm seeing threads here, so that means, yep, there we go. We've got a screw to post, thread to post situation here. And okay, that's on the back. I'm trying to see if the clip can go in different orientations depending on where you start this thing. Okay, yep, okay, it's on the right now. Can I get it to line up? Oh, yes! See, that's nice. That's what I like. I like it when the clip matches the nib. That way it's not bumping up against my hand. I will say, now that I have it posted, I think it looks really cool. And for some reason, I really like pens that thread to post, but it's pretty back weighted. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty back weighted. There's a little too much back heft going on. So me personally, not gonna post it. Oh wait, no, now I don't like it. Did I get used to it already? Oh God, I don't even know who I am anymore. All right, let's take a look at some of these other pens. This one is the blue and rose gold. And already I can tell that there's something special here because the blue acrylic, unlike the black, isn't flat. It's got some stuff going on. Not exactly pearly, but not exactly flecked either. Or no, it is flecked. I would consider this to be a flecked resin. Yes, yes indeed. But it is lovely, and I think the blue and the rose gold kind of match up nicely together. Other than that, it should be the same thing. Black nib on this one, not rose gold, black nib, but still, you know, better than silver, I would say. And there we have those two. So let's get into number 3. Let's just see, number 3. And number 3 is apparently orange and gunmetal. Boom. Oh. Okay. This one wins, right? This one's the best, right? It's kind of got a Halloween thing going on, a little bit of a, you know, Delta-iness happening. You know, I just pushed my thumb on this Conklin clip because sometimes I'm used to being able to press this down and it does a little womp womp seesaw thing, and this one's not doing it. So this is not one of those spring-loaded clips where the point where it connects to the pen is kind of toward the center of the Conklin clip, so it's a rocker clip. This one's not, just a standard clip, but it works well. It does its job. So also a flecked resin here in the orange, but as you can see, with a black overlay. So the actual overlay pattern appears to be the same on all 3 pens. So you're not going to be getting a difference in any of the patterns. You're just going to be getting a difference in the metal and in the resin. So the Deco Crest has orange and black, rose gold and blue, and silver and black. The silver and black is probably the most, I guess, definitively attractive looking. It's very traditionally attractive, so I like that one a lot. But when I opened up this orange and black one, I was pretty wowed. So gonna give the wow factor to the orange one. I like the blue and the rose gold. I like the rose gold. But this one wins for the wow factor. I will say that. And I do love the fact that I can line up the clip to the nib. I really appreciate the fact that they did have a multi-start thread on the posty post here. Posty post, right? That's what they call it. And this is a cartridge converter pen. There you have it. Standard. And it is a threaded converter, which is always nice to see. So no surprises there. This will be able to take your bottled ink and it'll work with a standard international cartridge as well. So very versatile in that respect. The nibs are made by Jowo in Germany, so we know that those will write well. I am not going to write with them here today, just unboxing, giving you my first impressions. But if you would like to see more about how they do write and the lines that they produce, we have a nifty little tool called the Nib Nook that you can check out everything you need to know as far as comparing these lines to perhaps nibs that you are already familiar with. But if you have a Jowo nib, odds are you already are familiar with them. And that is pretty much it. Let me talk about the weight actually, because it is metally. And as such, it's going to weigh more than an acrylic pen because it's an acrylic pen with metal. So it's probably about as heavy as you think it is. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's about as heavy as I thought it was anyway. So if your judgment is in any way close to mine as far as this goes, hopefully it's better than my judgment in other things, but it's probably what you expect. It is a weightier pen for sure, but I think that unposted, it has a really, really nice balance. And for me, it fits well in my hand. And I don't feel that the grip is overly slippery as well. It is wasted a little bit, so it has a curvature to it that doesn't encourage your fingers to move down into the grip, down into the nib feed danger zone, as I like to call it. So I think it feels just fine. Maybe it could get slippery if I'm writing with it for a very, very long time, but yeah, so far I'm not upset about it. I think it feels really nice. And I will also say that one thought I had when I saw these pens is the overlay going to be sharp at all? Like, is it gonna catch, or is it nice and polished so that all of these little cuts and grooves are smooth? And I'm happy to say they are smooth. Running your fingers along these, nothing catches. There are no sharp parts to any of the cut outs. And I don't expect that, going in and out of your pocket or in and out of your pen case will present any challenges as far as catching or snagging goes. So that is a yay moment. I am glad that that is not an issue because I think these look really, really pretty and it would be a shame for them to have any sort of catchiness to them. So that is the Conklin Endura Deco Crest. If you would like to learn more, we're going to have all of the nitty and the gritty on the tech specs of our product pages, so you can check those out and learn more about the weights and the lengths and all that good stuff. In addition, like I said, the Nib Nook will let you know exactly how these pens are going to put down lines on the paper and anything else you'd like to know. If you'd like to take a look at more Enduras, we have those as well over at our store, gouletpens.com. Check out our YouTube page, subscribe, like if you want to see more of this. And we also have a weekly show if you want to check that out, the Goulet Pencast, where Brian and I talk about pens every week. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Have a great day and write on.